YouTubers, Electric Adventures here with a little package in the mail. Now we'll say this was just in one of our post bags, which are non-padded, and then it's bubble wrapped. Now they are box games, and one of them I've been after for quite some time, so I'll be most displeased if the boxes are crushed. It does have a couple of layers on, saving grace, but that still doesn't make it rigid. So I'm just having to be careful here. Two layers. These actually came from Perth, Western Australia. Okay, well, looks like we're okay. So, the first title, which is the main title that I was after, and was my next targeted title for the system, and the other two are, you know, make the postage nice ones, and I have no idea whether they're any good. But this is actually one of the games that I had for the system back in the day. I used to love playing it, and I bought this game on the PlayStation 1, or the not this precise game, but a related game for the PlayStation 1 when I got it. And it is, of course, Aliens vs Predator. Now, the box is in not too bad condition. There is a little bit of a creased image there, but that's not too bad. And from the pictures, see, there are a few listings around, but most of them are missing the overlays, which are a bit more important for this game. Well, they are from memory. Okay, so we've got the inner protector. It's got a great big giant fat manual. Yeah, multilingual, that's why. And we have the cartridge, and okay, we've got two of the overlays. We've got the Colonial Marine and the Alien one, which I think that's right. Yes, there was only two. So that's quite close enough. So that's the Alien one, and then you have the Colonial Marine, because you can play as either, and my memory's fading a little bit here, but I'm not 100% sure if you can't play split screen 2-player as well. But most of the ones that I've seen don't come with the overlays, so a bit gungy on the back there, so I'll have to clean that up. But the cartridge label is good. So very happy to have a copy of that back, and I haven't played it for a very long time. So definitely looking forward to firing it up. Now, to the other two games. So I know nothing about this game on the Jaguar. These weren't very expensive. So, and both of them showed signs of having at least some plastic on. Well, here's the first one. Now it's Pitfall. As you can see, the box is in really good condition. So when they've opened it, they've only opened the top. So it looks like some sort of a platform exploration game. So the Mayan Adventure, Pitfall the Mayan Adventure. I have no idea of this game. Did not play it back in the day. Haven't even seen any footage. It's got all the bibs and bobs with it, so there. It doesn't seem to be a manual other than that, but that's alright. I'm not a big manual person. The cartridge is in good condition. There is a little plastic baggie that comes with the cartridge, so it's as complete as far as those two things are concerned. And if there was a manual for it, well, maybe I can pick one of those up later. But other than that, it's in excellent condition, and I really haven't felt the need to get manuals for my games. If they've got a box and the cartridge, and the box, you know, is displayable like that, I'm usually pretty happy. So, be interesting to see what that game is about. Now, this is the next one. I do actually like racing games. Once again, I have no idea whether this is any good at all. It could be complete and utter crap. And it is Checkered Flag. Close enough there, and it's sealed. And this was the cheapest one, so by that very fact, and it's sealed, it's probably not a very good game. Now I'm going to do what I always do, which is open it. There's no point having a game that you can't play. Now that doesn't mean I'm going to recklessly open it and damage anything, so we'll do it nicely. We'll keep the plastic on there for protection. It's even got like a hanging tab where it was obviously in a store at some stage. Okay, try and open it up without bending anything. And here's new game contents. So we have the manual, the reserve your guide now, a reply paid card, and the cartridge. And the baggie is still got the sticky tape on it. And there's the cartridge. So, and I said it was only a cheapie, and brought along as payload, same as Pitfall. I mean, Pitfall games do interest me in general, so I'm not too worried about that one. But I don't have high expectations for this one. We'll just have to wait and see. Alright, let's go give these games a go. Right, so here we go with Checkered Flag. I don't have too high expectations, so we'll just see how we go. I'll just go with the defaults.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Actually, didn't put the controls up. That might have been a good idea. Okay, we seem to be in automatic gears. Oops. Just seems to be in the corner. Guess I'm going to oversteer. Straight. There's pits and stuff like that there. I knew that was going to happen. These controls are very touchy. Just got to tap them. The collision detection seems to be unfair too in some ways. She managed to survive the corner. Don't know anything about opposition. Oh, slow, lost all my speed. Sixth place. Over braked again. I mean, sometimes with this game it's just a matter of the controls, but they're very touchy. Just gotta tap. Just missing that racing feel, I think. I don't know whether there's any more courses on it or anything. Slightly better. Ready to work out. At least I did manage to catch somebody. If I can only manage to get ahead of them. A couple of seconds. There's any other courses or anything like that. Might get it. I'm just going to get used to the controls, but it's very, very touchy. Back to last place. I don't know how many laps. I suppose the Jaguar's not doing too bad, but yeah, I think this one suffers a lot from the controls. Still no end of place. Alright, we better go on to the next game. We're eating up too much time. I mean, it's not too bad. It's playable, I suppose. It depends whether there's some other courses and everything to play with, but worth a go, I suppose. And it was really, really cheap, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's try the next game. Right, so here we go with Pitfall, the Mayan adventure. So I share my chair with a dog. It'll be quite interesting to see what this is like. Never played it, never seen a video on it, so. Okay, let's see. We've played it before, so we won't be loading again. blade weapons. Okay, so we can whip. Whipping style, and a jump. Here we go. Yeah, we're going to get up there. Oh, I wasn't watching. It's a little dark, is the only thing with that. Right, so it hits. Yeah, okay, I can see a little bit in there. Which is not beautiful. Right, so it's so, oh, crikey. It's got a lot of elements of the original Pitfall in it. Right, so I can't go any further that way. Great. Hang on. Ah, there we go. Oh. Rainstone absolutely pouring outside at the moment. I'm not sure what that costs, but points at the very least. So there's lots of different controls anyway. Oh. Ooh, climb on the phone. Okay, we need to find a way to get up there. Is that a safe point, perhaps? Oh, now we're good. That's happened me a lot. Using my whip the wrong way, eh? Uh-oh. Hmm? Ah. Monkeys. Yeah, I don't think I'm well. Oh, and there we go. I died. And that was a save point. This looks like it's got a lot to it. I actually quite like it. I do believe I need to play with the brightness of my TV though, because it's a little dark, but that's okay. It's got a lot of detail on it. That doesn't look like a too bad game at all. Another one, a similar platformy type game that I wouldn't mind getting hold of is Rayman. I did actually play that at PAX Oz, and that looked pretty good, so I'll be looking out for that one. But I'll be playing this one some more. Alright, let's try Aliens vs Predator. Okay, and here we go with Aliens vs Predator, which is a game that I actually did have for the Jaguar back in the day. I can't remember that much about it. I mean, I do remember playing it, and I'm a really big fan of the Aliens and Predator series, full stop. Alright, we'll start off with the as the Marine. And I can remember, start as the Marine. I can remember playing this game for the first time back in the day and being absolutely blown away at the game at that stage. Just be decompressing. Okay, press fire. Okay, so we have a reasonable point of view. You can't look up and down, you basically have forward, backwards and turn around, so like Doom.
What on earth got a hold of this guy?
Forgot there was speech in there. So another chamber similar to mine. Let's check our shot there. But our weapons, it's interesting, it's got the overlaid stuff over the top. Shows the Jaguar's abilities to do both layers and the pseudo 3D. What's that down there? Now you can get map, I think. Oh well. You can see where you're going. And it shows you where you've been. So door there. Door there. Another chamber. This is all the stuff overlaid, you've got to be careful you don't actually miss something. I'm not sure you start out with a motion tracker or anything. You can play the Jaguar for a little while, the controls can get to you. So another chamber, I reckon. As I said, you can turn some of this off too. Pretty much this and Iron Soldier, which came with my machine, so Iron Soldier came with it, and this is the other game we had. I played heaps back in the day. So it's all fairly quiet so far. So using we go to another section. Oops. Oops. You do have to be careful of the acid patches too. He says as he steps in one. Pulse rate 4 hours, okay. I don't think we've got a pulse rifle yet. Yeah, I can't change weapons yet. You could shoot open the crates. I might get my versions mixed up. So I'm just trying a few buttons here. Well, sure you could open things, but anyway. Corridor we're in. Probably not a very enjoyable experience for you guys because you can't see what's going on. Another chamber. Back on so I can see what I'm doing. I can't remember whether there's secrets or not. Been a long time. Okay, so we've got a corridor to the right here. Checking to make sure there's nothing there. Good. Through that. So food collected, so we got a little bit of health back. Shotgun rounds, so we're doing alright on ammo. Haven't found any guns though. It's a pretty big map. Having the map around us. What did I do? Put it right in the middle of the corridor again. Oh, who's that? Not sure how healthy I am now. Is that food? Pulse rifle rounds. Would be nice if I could find a pulse rifle. So obviously, you know, the Alien trilogy on both the Saturn and the PlayStation 1 are the next step above this. But up until they came out, this was the definitive Aliens game. better at doing this without getting killed. It is a big map though. Yeah, so obviously this game you can play as the alien, the predator, and the colonial marine. I can't remember where you can actually play versus or anything like that. So, I mean, like in keeping with the style of the original games, it's got a lot of, there's not a lot going on. Elevator, okay. Because it's supposed to be that quiet. Sorry for the slight edit there, my dog's barked. Alright, well I will leave it there for the time being. I will obviously be playing this one a lot more. It's been many years since I played it. Slowly working on the Jaguar games. It'll probably be ages before I get any more. I've got enough to keep me going for a little while there, and these games are really trying to play them as much as I can before I get more. Alright, hope you've enjoyed this pick up and play episode. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.